What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Orlando. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Straight to the air they go. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
He fires one deep. His first throw is an interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Offense to the line for second down. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he is on third and long. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Cougar 19, Warrior 70.
May will throw to get us started here. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. May now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the air on first down, May. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop. All right, here we go, second down. To the air yet again, May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now to throw on third. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's caught beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. First down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Half the 60. Let's go.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Trey McBride, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Hand off to the back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
From the 32. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and can do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Or third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it, 2nd and 4. They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He throws a bullet to the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Saints have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready. Get up.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate.
There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set it. Third. Track at 60.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Saints are going to take over after the interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on a kick.
And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints blowing them out now, 34-zip. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Setting up a throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked it. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
Really good point. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Caught by his back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. They'll throw it again. Finds his back complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cougar 19. 69.
He'll throw it yet again. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
19 Lions.
Here's 2nd and 7. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
Back to 60.
That's good for our Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go.
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing it again here. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Shut up. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
To the air on 1st down. May finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
May now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
18 Rattler. 18. Let's go now.
Back to the air. It's May. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. 1st down, ball at the 36.
19 tight. Tight.
To the air yet again, May. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Oh, it's a push with a tight end. And he's stopped for no gain. The defense stands strong, and we've hit halftime. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set go.
Going play action, May. They'll get this one to Watkins. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Caught, nice game left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've told.
And he gets in, touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's going to throw this one. He beams one deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 back.
Back to throw now. And they pick him off again. And the Saints are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
This reeled in by Benson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Drake made the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. The ball is out! And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. And that's the record! His 5th interception of this ball game! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Able to get it to Benson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Here's May to the air. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. May looking to throw. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Thankfully, only one. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Cowboy 80.
They've got a man in motion.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Take
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
May now. He's got it near the 10. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here we go, set.
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Saints have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Get up.
May on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther.
Made a throw it. Benson's got it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target. And they were...
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come on, come on.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go! 79 Bronco. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. He'll throw it from his own end zone. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Trying again following the sack. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they'll be left with third and goal. From the gun, it's May. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come 19, come 19. Check up.
First and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Panthers trying to do some window dressing. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Here we go, sack.
Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
On 2nd and 12 now. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. Trying to push it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Saints are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So it's a win for the Saints. And yet another challenger is vanquished.